Connor, I'll be on a business trip at the beginning of next month.
Huh? A business trip? I thought you worked from home.
Yeah, but I sometimes went out to meet my clients, remember? My new client lives far away. So it's gonna take me some time to get there. I have to interview them for my next project.
Are you gonna be out for a few days?
I hope to come back as soon as possible. But the place I'm heading to is famous for its snowy weather. My flight might get cancelled because of the weather. If so, I'll have to stay for the night.
Yeah, the flights are definitely gonna be canceled if there's a snowstorm.
Can you take care of Maya for 2 days this weekend, when I'm away on my business trip? It would be great if you can take a day off on Friday.
Okay, I'll take a day off.
If you can't, I'll ask Mom to take care of Maya.
It's fine. I'll take care of her when you're away. I haven't been able to spend time with her recently, and I've always depended on you to take care of her and to do all the housework. I want to do something for you, too.
I'm glad to hear that.
You know, you looked pretty scary when I went out on the weekends.
I'm happy to know that you're considerate of your family. If you refused to take care of Maya while I was away, I might have lost my temper, to be honest.
I wanted to avoid you getting angry at me.
Hey, did you agree just because you didn't want me to get angry at you?
No. I always wanted to spend some time with Maya. I've been so busy that I wasn't able to play with her. She's already asleep when I get home. I thought you might forget who her father is if I don't make some time for her.
Yeah, I agree. I know you're busy with work, but you've been depending on me to do everything around the house.
Sorry, I bet you're tired.
Yeah, you're not the only one who works, Connor. I work from home, so I do have more free time than you, who works at the office, but I work the same number of hours as you. I was really busy doing everything by myself. Maya turned 5 this year, and she's capable of doing more things by herself. But we also have to be extra careful so she doesn't hurt herself.
I'll be more cooperative, Camilla.
It's not about cooperation. We're supposed to take care of our child together.
That's right. I'm sorry I'm such a bad father.
It's not funny. I'm in charge of taking Maya to school, and to pick her up. I spend all of my weekends looking after her as well. I don't have any time for myself. For the past few months, I had no free time at all.
I'm really sorry. I have an idea. How about you enjoy some free time after you finish your work during your business trip, huh? You can take a few days off.
Really? I'm kinda worried though.
Why? I promise I'll take good care of Maya.
I'm not used to leaving her. I'll probably be too worried to enjoy my trip, so I'll come home as soon as possible. It does depend on the weather though.
Come on, you should relax sometimes. I thought you wanted free time.
Few hours is enough for me.
You could be more selfish, Camilla. But if you say so, I won't force you to. Don't worry about anything, Maya, okay? I'll take good care of her while you're away.
Thanks. Make sure to take a day off for me when I'm away, okay? Connor, my flight got cancelled.
Yeah, I thought so. I heard there's a really bad snowstorm. The news said many flights are getting canceled. Are you gonna use a bus instead?
I heard they're also delayed. And I might not be able to reserve a seat.
I bet everyone wants a seat in this situation. The road must be really crowded as well.
I think so. I'm really unlucky.
How about you stay for the night? The company is gonna pay for you anyways.
But... are you okay? How's Maya?
Maya's a really good girl. We just finished eating dinner, so the only thing left to do is sleep.
Did she take a bath?
She said she wants to take a bath with you tomorrow after you come home. Maya will go to bed soon.
Okay, I'll take a bath with her when I get home.
See, Maya and I are doing perfectly fine. You should stay at a hotel tonight and relax. The weather forecast said it was going to be sunny tomorrow. It's dangerous to come home during a snowstorm.
Do you think so?
Yep. You've been working really hard for the past few months. Take some rest, Camilla.
If you say so, I'll stay at a hotel tonight. But I'm not sure if I can get a room for tonight. All hotels must be really crowded in this bad weather. Okay. Take good care of her, Connor. You can read her favorite book before she goes to sleep. It should be next to her pillow.
Okay. Be careful on your way home. When do you think you'll arrive tomorrow?
My coworker said her flight will leave at 10 in the morning tomorrow. If I can get a ticket for the same flight, I'll be home by lunch.
Okay. Myra and I will be waiting for you at home.
Camilla, what do you think you're doing?
Mom? What's wrong? You've been calling me so many times. I'm shopping right now. Can I call you back later?
How can you leave your 5-year-old daughter on her own? Where are you? Why are you not with her? It's already late in the night.
Huh? My husband should be with her.
Wait, what are you talking about? Huh? Maya was alone, though. She was wandering around my neighborhood on her own.
Huh? Wait a minute. Maya was near your house? How? You live several blocks away.
I want to ask you the same exact question. She told me she came to visit us because both her parents were away. But she got lost on her way to our house. Mrs. Johnson living nearby found Maya alone in the neighborhood, so she called me to tell me about it.
Why?
And where are you now?
I'm on my business trip right now. I was supposed to get home tonight, but my flight got canceled because of a snowstorm. I wasn't able to get a seat on the bus as well, so I decided to stay at a hotel for tonight.
Was Connor looking after Maya when you were away?
Yeah. He told me he took a day off to take care of her. He was at home this morning when I left the house. And he also texted me a few hours ago that he just finished eating dinner with Maya.
That's weird. Maya told me she was alone since early afternoon.
Huh?
She was bored because no one was around and didn't want to eat plain bread for dinner, so she came to visit us. She's eating dinner your father prepared for her right now.
Wait, does that mean Connor was never looking after her? Did he leave a 5-year-old kid all alone in the house?
I guess. You haven't heard anything from him?
Nope, nothing. If he told me about this, I would be furious. It makes me cry just imagining Maya walking to your house all alone. Why is this happening? I can't believe it.
I know you're worried, but calm down, okay? Maya is safe now. I know you can't forgive Connor for what he did, but you have to keep your calm.
I'm going home. The last bus still hasn't left. I don't know if I can get the tickets, but I'm going to the bus stop. Okay.
We'll take care of Maya until you get home, so don't panic and stay calm. Be careful on your way home.
Okay. Mom, can you ask Maya if she knows anything about Connor? If she knows anything, can you let me know?
Okay, I'll do that. See you later.
Camilla. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Maya's gone. I can't find her anywhere.
Huh?
When I woke up, she was already gone. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize her going out. What should I do? Her shoes are gone, and I tried finding her around the house, but she's nowhere to be found. What am I supposed to do? Should I call the police?
If you want to, go on. But I think you'll be the one who's gonna be taken away by the police.
What are you talking about? Why are you so calm? Your daughter disappeared!
It's your fault for not paying attention to her.
I was sleeping. How could I pay attention to her when I'm asleep? I was tired from looking after her all day long.
You weren't sleeping in our house.
Huh?
You were out of the house since the afternoon. I'm guessing that you just came home.
Huh? That doesn't make sense.
I saw you, Connor. You were at Arias, your coworker's house, right?
You saw me? Why are you lying to me? You haven't come back home yet.
My mom called me yesterday night that she found Maya wandering around her neighborhood.
What?
She was bored, staying in the house alone, so she came to visit her grandparents. She told me she had been alone since the afternoon. What do you think you're doing?
No. I was always at home yesterday. I got sleepy early in the night yesterday and I had a really good night's sleep till this morning.
Then why did Maya tell my mom that she was all alone?
She's still 5, Camilla. She still makes mistakes when she talks.
Maya, who's still 5, was found all alone not in our neighborhood, but in my mom's neighborhood, which is several blocks away. Do you understand how dangerous that is? And it was also snowing yesterday. She might have gotten in an accident.
I'm sorry I didn't realize she left, but I was really at home yesterday, believe me.
After Mom called me, I used the bus to get back home. It was pretty late when I got back, maybe around 1 o'clock in the night. And you weren't at home.
Oh, I went to the convenience store around midnight.
You should have realized then that Maya wasn't in the house if you were really at home. Stop lying to me, Connor. I tried locating you using the GPS in your phone.
Huh? GPS? You installed a GPS in my phone without telling me?
We shared each other's location that we'll be able to find our phone when we lost it. Do you remember that?
Oh, right.
And I found your car parked in front of your coworker's apartment. My dad and I waited for you to come out of her room in the morning. And we caught you leaving her room this morning. We have photos as proof.
I'm really sorry.
Stop making excuses, alright?
Yes, I promise I won't. I'm sorry.
Then leave the house by the end of this month and sign the divorce papers for me.
Huh? Are we getting divorced?
Of course.
Wait a minute. Arya and I are just really good friends. We never had romantic feelings for each other.
But Arya said she had an affair with you. After you left her room, we went to visit her, so I know everything. And she also agreed to pay for compensation. She apologized to me crying. She knew you were married.
You have to be joking.
No, I'm not. Our divorce is not official yet. But I have all the audio recorded as proof.
Camilla, I'm really sorry. I admit that we had an affair. But I was never serious about her.
So what? You think you would be forgiven if you weren't serious?
No, but you admire the most important things in my life.
If we were really important to you, I don't think you would leave your daughter alone to visit your lover. You have to be kidding. I can't believe you did this, Connor. You chose your lover over your daughter. I never knew Maya was less important to you than your lover, who you weren't seriously in love with.
No, you're misunderstanding. I was planning to get home early, but I was tired and fell asleep.
I don't care. You left your daughter alone, at home, to visit your lover. That fact speaks for itself. I'm gonna divorce you.
I'm really sorry, Camilla. I know I did something that you could never forgive me for. I should have taken this more seriously.
Yes, you should have been more serious about your daughter, your wife, and your affair. I bet you were meeting your lover when you came home late and left the house on the weekend saying you had work to do. You wanted me to stay at a hotel during my business trip so you'll have time to go meet your lover. You always planned to leave Maya alone. You planned to spend time with a lover while I was away.
No, Camilla. You're misunderstanding.
Arya showed me the text you sent her.
I will never meet her again. I will never betray you again. So please, don't divorce me!
I can't believe you. So, I'm getting a divorce. I was shocked to hear you've been cheating on me. But what shocked me the most was how you left Maya alone. That is something I would never do as her parent.
I promise to be a better father. I'll make sure to spend more time with Maya. I'll spend more time with my family.
I don't need a father who leaves his 5-year-old daughter all alone. I don't need a husband who doesn't take care of his child nor does any housework, spending all of his free time with his lover. I will do everything around the house as usual. I realized we were better off without you. After I found out about his affair, we talked about our divorce and custody of our daughter with both of our parents. Connor claimed that he doesn't want a divorce until the very end. Considering that he had an affair and that he left Maya all alone, no one was on his side. Both of our parents blamed Connor for his actions, and he finally signed the divorce papers 2 months later. He was also secretly accusing Arya for revealing everything to me. She eventually got enough of that and told everyone at the company about their affair. After Arya paid us for compensation, she left the company. On the other hand, Connor hasn't been able to quit his job, considering all the payment he has to make for us, including compensation money and child support. His boss was really disappointed in him, and all of his coworkers look down on him now. Connor kept on calling me to tell me that he's really sorry about the affair and that he regrets everything he did. But I can never forgive him for leaving Maya all alone while I was away. I'm not able to delete his contacts because he still has plenty to pay. But I won't be replying to him unless necessary. I honestly think he deserves it. He should take responsibility for his own actions. Maya seemed calm and happy while she was at my parents' house. But as soon as she saw me come pick her up, tears were rolling down her cheeks. She seemed really sad about being left alone for so many hours. I don't think I can ever forgive Connor for making her feel this way. But there's more things to do than hating my ex-husband. I hope Maya isn't traumatized from this experience. I will stay by her side as much as I can to tell her that she can trust me at all times. I'll fill her up with happy memories so that she can forget about her terrifying experience one day. I will never leave Maya alone again. Might be hard sometimes taking care of her on my own, but with the help of my parents and Connor's parents, I will do anything for the best of my beloved daughter.
Janice, please excuse this text. I tried calling, but you were unavailable. On my way to work, I witnessed a terrible accident at an intersection. A little girl was involved in the accident, and I'm here with her, so I'm really sorry, but I'll be a little late.
Which intersection?
The one near 14th Street, Union Square Station.
Oh, that's not so far. If you run, you can make it to work on time.
I'm sorry if I was unclear, so allow me to try explain this again. A little girl has been injured, and I'm waiting with her.
Let me try to explain it to you, Simon. Have you called an ambulance? If you have, you're free to leave. There is nothing more you can do for her, so there's no reason for you to stay with her. If you run, you can still make it to work on time. Punctuality is very important. Simon! You're late! When are you coming to work?
I'm in the ambulance now.
What? Why are you in the ambulance?
The little girl's mother is at work and can't come right away.
I don't understand. You aren't her parent or even a relative. Why are you accompanying her? What you're doing, it's called hypocrisy. It sounds to me like you just don't want to come to work.
I don't care what you think anymore. It's just... I saw a little girl get hit by a car. She's crying and bleeding, and I'm supposed to look the other way and go off to work? I don't want to be that type of heartless person. That's why I'm in the ambulance with her. We'll be at the hospital soon. I will contact you again later.
Get out of the ambulance and cab it to work now! You can still make it to the morning meeting. Simon!
You know that talking on cell phones is forbidden at the hospital.
Are you testing me? I am your supervisor. You answer to me. That includes answering my calls wherever you are. It's not like you're a child. You're going to be 30 soon. Grow up!
I'm not acting like a child. It's because of my age that I'm acting like a responsible, conscientious adult.
Just because you graduated from an Ivy League university, it doesn't give you the right to ignore your superior's orders. I mean, you can't even follow my orders properly half the time.
The little girl's mother has just arrived. I'll head to the company then. Sorry for any inconvenience that I may have caused.
Even if you head over here now, you won't be here in time for the morning meeting. Think about how your selfish actions have troubled me and your colleagues. I'm going to deduct half a day from your PTO for your tardiness. And the cab fare from the hospital, the company will not cover it, so pay for it yourself. This is Ashley, Amber's mother. Thank you for helping my little girl. Amber told me that the two of you had exchanged WhatsApp details. I hope you don't mind that she told me your contact information.
Oh, you didn't need to contact me. I mean, I didn't ask her for her contact details. I'm not that type.
Oh, don't worry, I understand. Kids nowadays often exchange WhatsApp details. It's not a big deal to them. And where are you right now? When I came out of Amber's room, you weren't nearby. I would like to thank you in person for all your help.
You don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything. I'm fine. Really, there is no need.
But you stayed with Amber until she arrived at the hospital. Oh, are you at work? Come to think of it, the accident must have happened on your way to work. I'm really sorry for any inconvenience this has caused you.
No. Actually, I'm at the donut shop around the corner eating a jelly donut.
Excuse me?
My crappy supervisor is going to deduct half a day from my PTOs, so I decided there was no reason I had to rush back to work.
Oh no, I'm really sorry.
No, don't worry. After I finish my donut, I'm gonna go to Best Buy's and look around. I'll have a nice leisurely lunch, perhaps at a steakhouse, and then go to work. I know it sounds pathetic, but this is the way I am. So really, don't worry about me.
Well, in that case, Amber and I have just left the hospital. Can we please take you out for lunch?
Oh, you really don't need to, and you both must be exhausted after what's happened.
I've already taken the day off from work and Amber's not going to school today. I just don't have the energy to make something at home, so we decided to eat lunch and then head home. We both really would like to thank you for your kindness.
Well, in that case, I gladly accept, thank you.
That's wonderful. Shall we all meet at Time Warner Center? I'll make a reservation at the Porter House.
Simon, where are you? It's past 11. Huh? I thought you were giving me the morning off. You're deducting it from my PTO, right?
I don't believe it. Is that head of yours working?
I don't understand.
I told you that your actions have troubled your colleagues and me, right? So shouldn't you show some remorse by coming to work as soon as you can? You are planning on apologizing to your colleagues who had to cover for you, right?
I'm sorry, I will apologize to the people I troubled, but I don't know if that needs to be done during working hours. We'll see how things are and apologize at an appropriate time.
I've had enough. Your attitude is just terrible. I have no choice but to report you to the CEO. And I will ask HR to make a note of this on your permanent record as well.
I see.
There is a strong possibility you may be terminated. Our company's employees must put the needs of the company above all. I heard through the grapevine that your grandmother lives with your parents.
Yes, she does. I don't understand what my grandmother has to do with work.
In that case, it may be better for you to work for another company.
Excuse me?
If you miss work because your grandmother is hospitalized or on her deathbed, we'll need to cover for you. And if she passes, you'll take some time to mourn, right? It's the same when a female employee takes maternity leave or quits after they get married. When I see situations that may possibly hurt the company, I get rid of them as soon as possible.
Janice, I have never lost faith in a human being as I have in you just now. Though I agree that the company is important, there are some things that are even more important.
I told you to stop all that hypocrisy. You make me sick. Anyhow, I will be reporting you to CEO Stevens. It's too late to apologize. Good luck finding your next job. Simon! Please answer your phone.
Is something the matter? It's Sunday, my day off. Though you are my supervisor, I don't think I'm obligated to talk to you on my day off.
Fine, then let's do this by text. What did you say to CEO Stevens?
What do you mean?
He just called me and gave me a verbal warning. He said I had made a false report against you. Why am I in trouble because of you? What did you say to him? Oh, I won't forget this, Simon. I'm going to convince the company to fire you.
Oh, I know all about that. Actually, I'm at CEO Stevens' house right now.
Excuse me?
Remember how I helped that little girl who got hit by a car at the intersection? That little girl, her name is Amber. Her school insisted on presenting a certificate of gratitude at their school assembly.
What?
CEO Stevens and I will be attending the assembly together next Monday.
Hold your horses, huh? What's going on? Simon, explain yourself.
I apologize. I was just talking to CEO Stevens about your report. But Janice, I don't know why you would report me as a compulsive liar who lied about the accident to cover up oversleeping that day. You wrote that I was a heartless man who didn't care about people's misfortune and used them to my own advantage. When I saw you had written that, Janice, I was enraged. So I sent CEO Stevens screenshots of our texts that day.
What? Tell me you're lying. I know you couldn't do that.
CEO Stevens was furious. I think you'll be hearing from him later. I don't know, you may get fired. Anyhow, he said I can go home now, so I'm going home.
He just called me, but I ignored it. We haven't finished our conversation, Simon.
You ignored a call from the CEO. It's not like you're a child. You're going to be 50 soon. Aren't you supposed to answer your supervisor's calls? Wherever you are?
Stop fooling around, Simon. I've decided to forgive you for your attitude, so call CEO Stevens.
What am I supposed to say to him?
What do you think? I apologize for having a bad attitude at work. Tell him that. This whole situation was created by your bad attitude. It's not my fault I misunderstood what happened that day.
Huh? There's no way I'm telling him that.
Don't say no way and just do it. Can't believe a slacker like you gets honored by a school, but a hard worker like me is on the chopping block. I've done so much for the company.
CEO Stevens told me that trust is really important in business. It's important for us to be compassionate, and when in trouble we must seek the compassionate choice, which is why he was so proud of my actions that day. Do you know how happy I was to hear him say that?
What's that? Do you mean if I'm fired, you won't feel any responsibility?
Not one little bit. It has nothing to do with me.
Fine. In that case, I apologize. So call CEO Stevens.
Excuse me?
I apologize for the comments I made. So call CEO Stevens to smooth things over.
Sorry, but no can do.
What? I thought you had no issues with that, being a hypocrite. I'm your supervisor. I've done so much for you over the years. Can't you do this one little favor for me?
I may be a hypocrite, but I won't switch sides for just anyone. I don't want to use any leeway I may have with CEO Stevens on you.
What the? Will you stop this already?
It's too late to apologize. Good luck finding your next job. HR investigated Janice's work performance and found many instances of how she'd harassed her subordinates. Though she was terminated, she tried to convince CEO Stevens what a talented employee she was until the very end. C.O. Stevens told her no matter how talented she was, without compassion she was worthless. She left the company, defeated. Also, the girl from the accident, Amber, and her mother Ashley, for some reason, the three of us go out for dinner from time to time. The other day, Amber told me in confidence that she didn't mind if I became her new father. But Ashley's so beautiful, I'm sure she's not interested in someone like me. Anyhow, I'm so happy I'm able to lead a life of compassion without any stress or hypocrisy.